Good morning. Welcome to Get Moving. It is Get Moving, go away. Some of you, the more observant amongst you, will notice that I have a Get Moving banner because I'm in the Get Moving. Just be quiet. I've got hassles in the background. So I'm not caring. I am Anna, a little bit out of breath because do you know what? You just cannot get the help these days. I'm Anna, but we're also going to do Fitness Friday for Get Moving. I'm going to be sensible now. So for any new people out there, Get Moving is all about exercise for people with limited mobility. So you might be a stroke survivor, you might have a disability, you might be post-operation, you might be injured, you might be getting ready for an operation, or do you know what, you might just not move as well as you would like to, and we can help you. Get Moving is all about moving a little bit more, feeling a bit fitter, a bit stronger. Karen's got his hat on. Oh my goodness, I didn't realise I was going to have to ignore completely what was going on in the background. So we are going to get moving now. Before we start, could you please share the video with your friends so that we can help lots more people. We've actually had a couple of people from Arkansas who have joined the Get Moving group, which is fantastic. So let's see, I've just done a bit of Get Moving to get warm because it's chuffing freezing down here. The garage door is open to let some fresh air in and some light, but it is not warm. So we are going to get moving and warm up. So you can do these exercises if you are seated or if you are standing. So to start off with, getting our legs working, we're going to lift, march on the spot. So if you are seated, nice big lifts of the legs, of the knees, sitting nice and tall, so we don't want to be slouching back. Obviously it's Fitness Friday, so we're going to work at a bit of a pace and do as much as we can do, and we're going to mix up the exercises with some shadow boxing in between. So if you are standing, nice big moves of the legs, waking up your hips and getting the blood pumping. So we're going to do 20 of these to start off with. You do what you can do. So let's start. 3, 2, 1, go. So lifting the knees, building up gradually. If you need to do a slightly smaller move, then do. And get a bit bigger with that move as your body warms up and the blood starts to pump through, working as hard as you can. I think this actually might be 23, 24, 25. The counting thing's actually quite hard when you're talking as well. So first round of shadow boxing. So to remind you, if you are seated, we can still twist through the body. So nice big twist through the body and fast hands. So using your tummy and twisting through your chest. The idea is to get out of breath. So let's work as hard as we can. And I'm just going to move the bench out of the way so I don't fall over it, because I'm going to do the first lot standing up. 20 seconds worth. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, away you go. So, nice fast hands, light on your feet if you can, twisting through the body. The aim is to get you out of breath, so get your breathing up, aim at your target, keep moving, change feet if you can. Okay, that's the first round done. So we will go straight into shoulder rolls. So these, again, if you are seated and if you cannot use the whole of your arm, just start with your shoulders, and if you can, a nice big reach with your arms as well. So again, we're going to do 20 of these. So when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, away we go. So a nice big reach up and down, squeezing your shoulder blades onto the back of your chest. So we're going to do 20 of these as well. As big a move as you can do. Squeezing those shoulder blades, Shoulders up and back and down. This is really good for strengthening the muscles in your back, which helps with your posture, but also getting some movement through your shoulders. It's really easy for us to get stiff in our upper back, in particular if we're sitting down for long periods and we get very round shouldered. So as big a move as you can do. I think we've got 2 more, and we'll make this the last one, and then we're going into a second round of shadow boxing. So don't forget, we're twisting through the body and the aim is to get out of breath. If you are standing, then move your feet if you can. 3, 2, 1, away we go. So nice fast hands, twisting through the body, aim at a target. I wonder who I'm aiming at now. You can see the grimace on my face. Twist through the body, make sure you fast hands as you can, using your tummy. We can still get out of breath even if we're seated. Well done. Okay, so this time, knee bends. So if you are seated, kicking your feet out nice and strongly, using the muscles in the top of your legs as straight as you can get those knees. If you are standing, kicking your bottom. So, are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, I don't need the timer. We're counting. Away we go. So, do as big a move as you can do, and we're trying to keep the pace up a little bit so that we keep you breathing. If you need to start with a slightly smaller move, that's absolutely fine, but try and increase the size of that move as we go through. 1 more. Okay, and then time for shadow boxing again. So this time standing for me. Don't forget, the aim is to get out of breath and stay out of breath. So work as hard as you can so that that happens for you. In 3, 2, 1, away we go. So fast hands. We can aim at the head. We can aim at the body. We can swap feet. Light on your feet if you can. If you can move your feet, brilliant. But I don't mind how much you move your feet as long as you are moving your hands and getting out of breath. Brilliant. So, next one, twists. We'll do the twists first. So we will be twisting through the whole of our spine, the whole of your body. You're aiming for your chest to come all the way around. We don't just want flappy arms. So keeping our spine mobile is a really good way of avoiding some of those aches and pains. So, are we ready? Twisting all the way around one way and then all the way around the other way. Sitting or standing nice and tall, and with a slight pause as we go round. We're aiming to use your tummy to get some of that twist as far around as you can go. Keeping our spine mobile is another good way of looking after posture. I think that's 12. It's really easy for our back to stiffen up, particularly if we're sitting still for long periods. So keeping our back moving is really good. I think we've got 3 more. Well, we'll do 3 more. It might be slightly over 20, but that's fine. Okay, and ready for punching again. So sitting down this time for me. Remember, as fast hands as you can, staying out of breath. That's what we're aiming for, to get out of breath. In 3, 2, 1, go. So keep twisting through that body. You can punch once, you can punch twice, or you can punch 3 or 4 times. You can punch high or low. Keep twisting through the body. Make the punches as fast as you can. and time. Don't forget to keep breathing when we're doing these. That's actually quite important as well. So try not to hold your breath. Try and actually keep breathing, even if your breathing rate and your heart rate is increasing. That's really good. Right, we're going to do the exercise of the week because I have a band that I can do it with this week. So if you haven't got a band, you can do the same thing, the same move without the band. Adding the band just makes it a little bit more interesting. So we're going to do our band press. So sitting nice and tall. You can do this standing as well. Remember, staying tall all the way through the move. So we're pressing out and control all the way in. And we're going to do 20 of them. So are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, away we go. So all the way out and control all the way in. Don't let the band just ping back. You can do the same move if you haven't got a band. That's fine. You can actually do press-ups against the wall as well. So that's a slightly harder version. Whichever version you would like to do, I'll show you from the front. And I've actually completely forgotten how many we're doing or how many we've done. So I'm imagining that's about 10. I hope nobody else is actually counting. So keep breathing and keep the control all the way out. So this is pushing against the resistance of the band. I think this one's going to be 20. I've got no idea in reality how many we just did, but there we go. So standing up for the punching this time. Back to shadow boxing. Get ready to get back out of breath. In 3, 2, 1, away we go. So light on your feet if you can. Keeping your hands moving, twisting through the body. So the power of the punch comes from the twist. So really twist through those hips. Relax through your knees. Even if you're not moving your feet forwards or backwards, then if you move through your hips, you'll get some movement. And that's time. Right, where are we up to? Double tap. So if you are seated, sitting nice and tall, knee up to hand. It's really easy to slouch back when you lift your knee up. I want you to work really hard for that not to happen. So you're going to be using your belly as well, which is good. If you are standing, then knee up to hand, double tap. So are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, away we go. I'll actually count this time. I completely forgot last time. Do as big a move as you can do. If your move needs to be slightly smaller, that's fine. And as your confidence improves and your balance, then you can do a little bit higher. Okay, back to shadow boxing. So seated version for me this time. If you are standing and you can do this standing, do it standing. In 3, 2, 1, away we go. So punching, twisting through the body. Really think of using your tummy muscles to send that twist through your body and as fast as you can go. Punching hard, aiming at whoever you would like to be punching. Well done. I have to grit my teeth when I do that. I'm not quite sure. It's a feeling of satisfaction, as if you're really punching something. Right, where are we up to? Oh, it's my favourite, side bends. So we're aiming for, you can do these seated or we can do them standing. So we're aiming for as big a reach down the side as we can. So a big bend through the spine and reaching down. If we can, reaching up with the opposite arm so we get a nice stretch down our side. Seated or standing. either or. I'm going to do mine standing and we'll do 20 of them. So in 3, 2, 1, away we go. And I'm counting. The good news is, nice big stretch over. As much movement as you can. Try and keep the movement going sideways, so not to lean forwards when you're actually bending. So we don't want this to be happening like that. We actually want to keep the bend through the side, and you get a nice big stretch if you reach over with that hand down the side as well. Again, as big a move as you can. Right, I've sort of lost count, so we're going to do 2 more. I think that's about right. Perfect. Okay, ready for shadow boxing. Standing version for me. So on your feet if you can. 3, 2, 1, go. So, I was saying before, if you can't actually move your feet, just think of being really light in your knees so that you are moving your body, so your hips are moving, your knees are bending, you're swaying from side to side, and you're still punching. So that's the bit that's getting you out of breath. Well done. Okay. Squats and sit and stands. So if you are seated, this is where we do want you to try and stand up if you can. So feet come as close to you as you can. You're sitting nice and tall, weight comes forward, and using your legs, stand nice and tall at the top. Do as many as you can do in the time that it takes us to do our 20, but make sure it's a nice big stand at the top and control all the way down. Okay? If you are standing, it's squat time, working those legs. So we squat down as low as we can go and we stand tall at the top. That's still the same. So do as big a move as you can do. So are you ready? As many as you can do in the time it takes me to do 20. So feet flat and wide, weight back and knees wide. That's 5. And we're going to try and keep the pace up a little so that we keep you out of breath. Remember, a slightly lower move is an easier move, and you do what you can do. Doing something is better than doing nothing. I think that's 15. Oh gosh, I am really rubbish at this counting. Counting and talking is definitely not my thing. Could do with a chief counter. I wonder who that could be. Okay, and that's 20. And I think I'm sitting for these punches. I can't actually remember that either. So 20 seconds worth. Let's get on with it. 3, 2, 1. Away we go. So as fast as you can. Can we punch a little bit faster and twist through the body a little bit more so we keep out of breath? You can hear that I'm gritting my teeth. I am still breathing, which is what we want to be doing. Well done. Okay, ankle mobility. So if you are seated, pointing and flexing your toes, sitting nice and tall, and remember we have both sides, so make sure you work both of them. So, and if you are on your feet, we're doing tightrope walking. So the narrower your stance, the harder, the wider your stance, the easier. But we are going to walk heel toe, pick your line. Use support if you need to, but aim to use as little support as possible. So heel toe, and remember to use your arms to help with your balance. An exaggerated move through the ankles, as big a move as you can do. Nice and relaxed through the rest of the body, that helps with the wobbling. Okay, I've run out of space, so now we're going backwards, toe, heel. All the way back, backwards, a little bit harder, so there might be a little bit more wobbling, and that's okay. Ankles and ankle mobility are also really important for balance, a little wobble there, and general movement. So practicing an exaggerated move is a really good way of building up, one, our reference of what it feels like to wobble and use our ankles to help with regaining our balance, but also to keep the joint moving and healthy. Okay, and backwards, toe, heel backwards, nice and relaxed through the knees, through the hips. Keep breathing, getting ready to punch again in a second when I'm back in the corner and I've run out of space. Okay, so straight into the punching. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So if you can now, perhaps a little step forward with that front foot. Your back foot can stay still if you're still building up your confidence, but see if you can move that front foot just to help keep with that movement and twisting through the body. Well done. Okay, right, fast feet. I'm actually getting a bit warmer now, a bit warmer than before. I now need to change the timer. So we are now going to do, oh, blooming heck, Karen, you can't read the numbers on this. We've been concentrating on big moves, but now we're going to concentrate on small, fast moves, as fast as you can go. If you are seated, then as fast a move as you can, sitting nice and tall. If you need to, build up the move as you go, that's absolutely fine. If you are standing, this is where the T-Rex comes in. We're going to do 2 lots of 10 seconds. So, are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, away you go. As fast as you can move. Feet like a blur. Imagine the floor's hot. Keep breathing. Okay, well done. That's 10 seconds. I am going to have to take my sweatshirt off because I am a little bit warm. Ah, there we go, finally. Finally got warm. So we're ready, straight into the second round, because second round is always better. Go. As fast as you can go. Build up the move, little fast steps. Well done. And stop. Right. Now, final bit. 3 lots of shadowboxing. So I need to increase this timer. I think you need to replace your batteries, Karen, so that you can actually read the numbers in this, because I can't read them at all, which is a bit difficult when you're trying to set the timer. So we are going to do 3 rounds of 20 seconds. So working up as much as this is the last bit. So the idea is to get out of breath and stay out of breath. This is how we get fitter. So try not to hold back, work as hard as you can, and we'll get a little breather in between each round. Okay, are we ready? In 3, 2, 1, away we go. So, moving your feet if you can. Remember, you can keep your feet still or keep that back foot still and move the front foot. If you can, light on your feet. You can move forward, you can swap stance. So you're twisting through the other way. Keep moving. Okay, well done. So, now, a little bit of a breather. Just a little one. And get ready for round 2. So, middle round. In 3, 2, 1. Away we go. So, fast hands. As fast as you can. Aim for your target. And twist through that body. So you can twist to the right, to the left. Aim at your target. And keep breathing all the way through. Well done. Okay, so that is round 2 done. You've got 1 last 20 seconds. So this is the final bit of work for Fitness Friday. Hopefully Your breathing is up like mine. Your heart rate is up a little bit. Let's keep it there for 20 more seconds. Last bit of work. Last effort now. In 3, 2, 1. Away we go. So, twist it through the body. Moving through the feet. Switch feet if you can. You can go to the side. You can go forwards. Make sure. Keep your hands moving. Fast hands. Last bit of effort now. Well done. Well done. That's it. Fitness Friday complete. You may rest, relax, sit down, and just let your breathing settle back down. Nice, gradual breaths. Let your breathing rate settle. Let your heart rate settle. And I feel a lot warmer now than I did at the beginning. And hopefully, I feel a little bit more alive. Hopefully you do too. So enjoy the rest of your Friday. That was Fitness Friday completed. Make sure you keep moving throughout the day. Doing something is better than doing nothing. So whatever you can do, give it a go. And keeping things moving, getting out of breath, is really, really good for us, for all of us, irrespective of our situation. So doing what you can do, and focus on what you can do rather than what you can't. Because it actually doesn't matter. If you are doing something, that's fantastic. So please share the Get Moving videos wide, far and wide, outside of the Get Moving group. If you can share it on Facebook, if you can tell your friends, and we can help more people, then that makes us very happy bunnies. So please do share. And if you would like more information about Get Moving and what we do, and maybe if you're interested in checking out how Kerrin might be able to help you on a one-to-one basis, then check out the website www.reesefitness.co.uk/Get Moving, and the website will be somewhere on the feed for this. So do check out the website, and if you can donate, if you are able to, then please do. It really does help Kerrin, and we really appreciate it. And there's a link for the donation site up on there as well. So thank you very much. I think that's enough wittering for me. I've got a few errands to do and a bit of food shopping to do today. It's not actually raining at the moment, which is a positive, and then a bit more work. So well done all. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, and we will see you, and your weekend, and we will see you on Monday. And who knows who will be here on Monday? Maybe the master will be back. Have fun. We'll see you soon. Thank you.